Hi. Today, I thought we'd try something a little different. I'm going to start off. Well, let's see. The first, and maybe obvious different thing is that um, I've cranked up some of my settings, video, um, starker, color. But why is it changing? Do I have, no, there's no autofocus. There's no auto white balance. I don't know. But first, yay us. I got 100 um, subscribers. Was that yesterday? Yeah. I forget what level that is, for the YouTube creators. They do not give you an award for that. But once you get higher, is it 10,000? 100,000? I think it's 100,000. They send you in the mail a plaque. So I thought, you know, they're slacking and I should probably have one. So I'm going to just make my own. This is presented to I'm not Gary for 100. And then they have some nice little YouTube branding here. Nicer than to put their little logo on it twice. Go YouTube. Yeah, anyhow, there's my plaque. That's all you get. Well, no, that's not true because whoa, we're going to do a video. Oh, I mean a sketch. Yeah, of some of the broad strokes of Gary Larson's The Far Side. So we can talk about it better and then maybe explain why it's funny. Sure. Um, so this particular comic is seemingly more, what's the word I'm looking for? More detailed. It's got a lot of shading in it. Which I'm not really going to do much. Because that's my thing, right? Like, we all know I probably could, right? Or not. It's hard to say. So I'm drawing the, what's it called? The border of the comic here so I don't have to invent stuff that's not there. We have a door and there's some glass. Or who knows, maybe it's plexiglass, right? And we see a silhouette of a man in a hat. There's his nose knocking. Aren't you glad I'm telling you what this is? Because maybe you wouldn't know otherwise. And this is a character here. Not sure if we should get to this guy yet. Maybe. Sure. Get him in a little. We got one of these funny little Gary Larson ties and a shirt collar. Some stripes on the tie. Here we have another arm. A hand holding what appears to be a large test tube filled with something. Oh, and what's this? This is like one of those, is this called an Erlanger flask or the only thing I remember making in chemistry class was trouble. Just kidding. Couple other odds and ends here on this table. Another flask. Just gonna phone this in a little bit. Oh, over here we have a sink. That's a sink. You can even see, I'm going to hint at some of the shading. Anyhow, that's two little spigots, is that what they're called? Faucet handles. Depth. Sink. Do you get the idea? Maybe? Table. I guess it's like a lab table. And here we have a hand of sorts. More shading under the arm and some shading there and all along the lab coat. And what do we have here on this face? Some strange eyes. Maybe like a horrific maw of a mouth. Very crude nose of sorts. Yeah, anyhow, this is a monster. Look at that. Sort of. You know, when you're drawing crudely, it's hard to indicate things that are cruder than other things. Just pretend that that's a monster. Oh yeah, ear. There you go. I always forget those ears. And that's it. That's your comic. But we do have a caption. We assume it's Dr. Monster saying it. He says, "Hang on, I'm changing." So why is it funny? Okay, normally when you're expecting company, or even if it's unexpected and you're changing, we usually think it's changing into different clothes. This guy I believe the implication here is that he might go back to Dr. Jekyll, who, if I'm not mistaken, was the more chill of the Jekyll-Hyde dichotomy. And this guy has no idea what this guy is even talking about. Yeah, and so that's why it's funny.